The fact of the matter is that anyone who has watched this channel before, if they could describe me as a person, they would probably describe me as a bundle of joy, as a ball of hope, as a super spreader of positivity. That's what this channel has always been about. It is 1 a.m. I just got home a couple of minutes ago, and I spent the last 5 minutes looking for my microphone. I couldn't find it, and it was in my sock and underwear drawer. This was touching my underwear, and now it's near my mouth. And I was starting to get a little bit upset because I couldn't find the microphone, but it's okay. I found it, and had I not found it, it would have been okay too. I tell you what, gaining new experiences is kind of like the thing. It's just a good thing for me. It's just such a beautiful thing when I get to do something I haven't done before, or not even that. Just when I get to, I was at a concert tonight, and the music was great, but it was just getting to talk to strangers. That kind of, and just those kind of little interactions, I think, that kind of keep me going. I don't know. They revitalize who I am they just revitalize me. People, I don't really care for the straight introvert or extrovert because we all lie somewhere in the middle. But yeah, getting to interact with humans, I smiled a lot on the drive home tonight. And how cool is that? How cool is that? When I was at the concert, though, something happened that I need to talk about. And I've actually kind of come to terms with it. But I was kind of pissy earlier today because right as the concert ended, we were kind of in a backstage area where we knew the artist, so we were allowed to be back there. But one of the employees went up to us and he was like, "Are you guys part of the band? Are you guys in the band?" And first of all, there were 6 people up. He saw the people who were up on that stage performing, so he knew we weren't in the band. But he just said, "Are you in the band?" And we were like, "We're with the band." And he said, "Are you in the band or are you with the band?" And we said, "What? We're with the band." Is what we told him. And then he was like, "No, are you in the band?" And we were like, "We're with the band. The lead singer is right here. You can ask him. We're with him." And he's like, "But you were part of the band." And we said, "No." And he said, and by the way, this went on for about another minute. There's kind of like back and forth of, "Are you in the band? Or are you with the band?" And we're just describing like we were not even backstage. We were like on the side of the stage. And and this back and forth goes on for 1 or 2 minutes. And now both of us are, me, the other person I'm with, and this employee, we're kind of getting a little pissy with each other because what? And he then tells us, "If you're not in the band as they're loading out, I need you to be over here." We need to learn how to communicate as human beings, because if he had told us this from the start, if he had just said, "Hey, if you're not in the band, can you move?" Literally, it's 3 feet away, by the way. It is, because we're literally by the side of the stage. It's this open area. He needs us to take 2 steps forward, so that way we're just kind of in front of the stage. And if he had told us, "Hey, as they're loading out, if you're not in the band, please move over here," if he had just said that, we would have done it, and it would have been no big deal. But instead, he does this 2-minute back and forth game of asking us if we're in the band. Now, look, I'm not a perfect communicator. I struggle all the time, especially when it comes to, first-time interactions. But when you work here, it is your job. Like, this is his job, and so he is having this conversation with people every single night about whether they are in the band or with the band. I'm assuming he's doing this every night. It certainly seems like it if it's his job. And if you're just straightforward with information, if you just tell us, "Hey, if you're not in the band, move 3 feet away," we will do it with a smile. But instead, now you're pissed at us and we're pissed at you because you're being weird. The lead singer was like, "What? Okay." Yeah, it's just, we just need to know we need to know how to effectively communicate with each other. It will make us like each other more. So that was kind of like the thing I wanted to rant about today, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive. I love talking to strangers, because again, little interactions with people you don't know, it leads to inspiration for me. So I'm feeling good, having a good day, always spreading positivity. One thing too that I've kind of realized is that I think my sweet spot if when it comes specifically from the standpoint of how much can I make someone laugh? And the ideal part, look, some of my like lifelong friends, like, we can laugh and make each other laugh and joke around and whatnot, but there's less of a surprise factor to it. There's people in my life who there's basically nothing they can say at this point that will really shock me. It'll just, I mean, like, it will shock me, but like not from them, I guess. Because I just know who they are. They are people I'm best friends with, right? But when you are like friends with someone, there's kind of like a perfect middle ground of there is this perfect moment in a relationship with someone where I am friends with them, but there's a lot that we don't know about each other. But I know enough about you, and I know kind of your personality and your sense of humor that I can hit you with bits that either I've kind of done before and I've just kind of like and I'm kind of just reworking for these new people. There's like a plethora of funny things and ideas and stories that you can tell these people that it's like brand new to them. When it's like after you're comfortable, it's like right when you're comfortable with somebody, but there's a lot that they don't know about you, or they're still kind of like, I don't know, there's just, oh, man, I love that. I don't know if that made sense. I don't care. That was for me. I'm going to go to bed and enjoy my weekend. I hope you do the same. God, man, I'm just a bundle of the good stuff.